courage and perseverance have a magical talisman, before which difficulties disappear, and obstacles vanish into air. Always vote for principle, though you may vote alone. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more and become more, you are a leader. In charity to all mankind, bearing no malice or ill will to any human being, and even compassionating those who hold in bondage their fellow men, not knowing what they do. I am a warrior, so that my son may be a merchant, so that his son may be a poet. America goes not abroad, in search of monsters to destroy. She is the well-wisher to the freedom and independence of all. Posterity, you will never know how much it has cost my generation to preserve your freedom. I hope you will make good use of it. To believe all men honest would be folly. To believe none so, is something worse. Though it cost the blood of millions of white men, let it come. Let justice be done. Always vote for principle, though you may vote alone, and you may cherish the sweetest reflection that your vote is never lost. We understand now, we've been made to understand, and to embrace the understanding that who we are is who we were. Power always thinks it has a great soul and vast views beyond the comprehension of the weak, and that it is doing God's service when it is violating all His laws. To furnish the means of acquiring knowledge is the greatest benefit that can be conferred upon mankind. It prolongs life itself and enlarges the sphere of existence. A desire to be observed, considered, esteemed, praised, beloved, and admired by his fellows is one of the earliest as well as the keenest dispositions discovered in the heart of man. Thus situated, the perilous experiment must be made. Let me make it with full deliberations, and be prepared for the consequences. If slavery be the destined sword of the hand of the destroying angel which is to sever the ties of this union, the same sword will cut in sunder the bonds of slavery itself. It is my wish to fill every moment of my time with some action of the mind which may contribute to the pleasure or the improvement of my fellow creatures. Patience and perseverance have a magical effect, before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. My toast would be, may our country always be successful, but whether successful or otherwise, always right. When an advocate is not thoroughly acquainted with the real strength and weakness of his cause, he knows not where to choose the most impressive argument. When the mark is shrouded in obscurity, the only substitute for accuracy in the aim is in the multitude of the shafts. All men profess honesty as long as they can. To believe all men honest would be folly. To believe none so is something worse. A politician in this country must be the man of a party. I would fain be the man of my whole country. Oh, God, my only trust went there. Through all life's scenes before, lo, at the throne again I bow, new mercies to implore. Grant active power, grant fervent zeal, and guide by thy control, and ever be my country's weal, the purpose of my soul. Extend, all-seeing God, thy hand, in memory still decree, and make, to bless thy native land, an instrument of me. Be a great speaker, become a leader. Occasional war is one of the rigorous instruments, in the hands of Providence, to give tone to the character of nations. No one knows, and few conceive, the agony of mind that I have suffered from the time that I was made by circumstances, and not by my volition, a candidate for the presidency till I was dismissed from that station by the failure of my election. It is of no use to discover our own faults and infirmities unless the discovery prompts up to amendment. Where annual elections end, where slavery begins. From the experience of the past we derive instructive lessons for the future. A man's diary is a record in youth of his sentiments, in middle age of his actions, in old age of his reflections. A stranger would think that the people of the United States had no other occupation than electioneering. No book in the world deserves to be so unceasingly studied, and so profoundly meditated upon as the Bible. Every temptation is an opportunity of our getting nearer to God. Death fixes forever the relation existing between the departed spirit and the survivors upon earth. A stout heart, a clear conscience, and never despair. Life is a problem, mortal man was made to solve the solemn problem right or wrong. Roll, years of promise, rapidly roll round, till not a slave shall on this earth be found. I cannot ask of heaven success, even for my country, in a cause where she should be in the wrong. A gentleman of one of the first fortunes upon the continent, sacrificing his ease, and hazarding all in the cause of his country. This is the last of earth. I am content.